Hi everybody, and welcome to my 18 and 19 week pregnancy vlog. I tried to film this last week to have 2 videos for you in a week now, but it was completely blurry, which I'm really hoping now that it isn't. And so I decided just to scrap it because I was going to be rushing it, and I just thought I'll just put 18 and 19 together because nothing really happened during week 19, so it'll be good. I think the last vlog, was the last vlog I did 12 weeks for you guys? Was that it? If it is, I'm sorry. But I was really busy. I was home for 2 weeks with my family, so that was fantastic. They were here for a week, so I was spending all my time just worrying about being near them at all hours of the day. And then Brad and I have just been home for a week, kind of like settling back into our jobs, and, well, not him, he's got the summer off because he's a teacher, but I've been settling back into my job, and then just getting life back together. We're trying to look for a new place to live. We need a 2-bedroom now as opposed to just the 1-bedroom, which kind of stinks because I feel so at home here. Like, it's just kind of perfect the way I've put everything, but I'm excited to be able to do a baby's room, so that'll be really exciting, and when we do that, we'll take you guys along. So let's go ahead and get started with my 18 and 19 pregnancy vlog. So basically, what haven't I told you? If the last thing I told you was 12 weeks, then since then we've heard the heartbeat twice. We heard it at 13 and a half weeks, I believe, and that was amazing. It took her a little bit to find it because she said, like, you're still small. The baby's still small, so it took her a little bit to kind of find where it was, but as soon as she did, it was like the best sound ever. We love hearing that, as I told you guys in the my first announcement, that we love hearing that, so that was fantastic. And then after that, it was kind of just going with the flow. It's so funny now that I actually have a bump. Before, when I used to be like, oh yeah, it's totally there, and it's like, it wasn't really. It kind of just looked like I was bloated, but now it's like official and it's there, and I'm so excited because it's amazing. And now that it's grown, I'm starting to feel the baby move a lot more, which is really cool. Actually, when I was in North Carolina, and I think I was around 16 weeks, I was lying on the couch because, like, I've just been so go with work, and then with my family here, and then finally when I was home I was able to just relax and rest. So I think that's why I was actually finally able to feel it for the first time, because I was just lying back on the couch, and I just suddenly felt in my stomach like a little whoop. It just felt like a flip, and I was like, that doesn't feel like anything I've been feeling, because you feel like twinges and stuff when your uterus is growing, but when it's like the baby, it's, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So it felt different, and then I was like, what was that? And then it did it right again right after, and I was like, I think I just felt the baby move, which is really cool. And I think, like I said, it's because I was actually sitting still and focusing on it, because it is so small that that's something that you kind of have to pay attention to. Everyone else has kind of described it as flutters, like a butterfly or something in your stomach, but I never really felt that. I've just been feeling flips and flops, so I don't know if I've got a gymnast in there or what's going on, but it's awesome. So that was beautiful. And then, yeah, like week 16, 17, nothing really happened. I haven't been craving anything. No real other symptoms. Like, I've just felt really natural about this pregnancy, which I've been loving a lot. I just feel like, okay, let's just go with the flow, which is not normally how I am. I'm kind of like, okay, I need to know everything now, like what's going on, sort of thing. And we do have an app on our phone that tells us what's going on each week, which is really cool. So to tell us like how the baby's grown, how it's developing, what's happening in my body. So that I've been loving. But other than that, it's just kind of been like a day-to-day. Sometimes I don't even know I'm pregnant. Like, I'll look down and be like, oh right, yeah, there's a belly there. I have a baby growing, which is pretty funny. But other than that, nothing really crazy. Like I said, no cravings or anything like that. And I don't know if that's related to me being vegetarian, kind of just keeping my levels high, because they say if you crave like sweet or salty, you're actually like low in something in your body. So I don't know if I'm just good there, if I've got my protein and my iron good, keeping up with it. But that's kind of cool. I mean, obviously it would be fun to be like, oh my gosh, when I was pregnant with you, all I craved was this, but so far nothing. I have heard though that for the most part that happens like later in the pregnancy, so we'll see what happens. I do love fruit, but that's not, I wouldn't really call that a craving. Brad's kind of been calling it a craving, but I just love the summer because I get to eat fruit. Like, I love watermelon and I love peaches. We just got local peaches. Cherries I ate a lot of, blueberries, raspberries, anything. I just love fruit, but like I said, I wouldn't really call that a craving, but I've definitely been loving it. So then for, what week were we at? I think we were 17 weeks, almost 18 weeks, when we went for our next appointment with our midwives. So I keep saying midwives, but there's only one that we're seeing right now, midwife. And so she just kind of went over the same thing the first time, just like, how are you doing kind of thing, because right now nothing's really happening. Like, obviously the baby's doing a lot, but there's not much that they will really check because it is so small, and they just kind of want to make sure that you're doing good and you're keeping up like with the exercising and eating right and that sort of thing, and that if there's any problems, let them know, but everything's been great. And then same thing, we got to hear the heartbeat again, and it was cute because she did the same thing. She, like, I lied down and she said, so just let you know, the baby is still small, so it might take a while. And then as soon as she, like, this is my belly, as soon as she like placed it, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like we heard it right away. It was obviously faster than that, but it was really, really cool to be like, yeah, like our little baby is a strong heartbeat, which is really cool. And she said the heartbeat was perfect. I think it was 154. So really, really good. I was just really excited and out of breath. That's what I've kind of been noticing as I get out of breath a little bit easier now. My stomach has definitely risen, which is kind of the reason why you can also tell that there's more of a bump, because it used to be a little bit lower, but now it's definitely higher. I had to buy maternity jeans. That's something that happened when I was in North Carolina. I packed a pair of leggings and a pair of shorts, and then just t-shirts, because I was living with my sisters. So I was like, if I want to wear something of theirs, I will, or just wash the shorts and I'm fine. I don't really need to pack a lot. So the shorts did not fit by like the third day. And so I was like, okay, I'll just wear leggings, which meant that I had to wear like everything black and white because all my shirts were like blues and just colors that didn't look good with black. And so I was like, oh, but I was like, no, I don't need to buy shorts. Like I'll just wear those. I won't buy shorts because summer's almost over and I live in Canada. And it was kind of getting chillier anyways in Canada. So I was like, I'm fine. Like I just won't buy the shorts. So then like the second to last day, I was like, okay, this is pathetic. Like I'm in North Carolina on vacation. Like I'm just gonna buy the shorts. So I went and got a pair from Target, and they have like the full belly stretch band on your waist. And I was like, these are the most comfortable things ever. Like why did I not buy these at the beginning of the trip? And then I could have worn on my clothes. So that was kind of stupid, but I'm very glad that I bought them because I've basically worn them every single day since I've been back. We've had warmer weather again, which is great. And just wearing them to work, because I work at a bakery, it gets really hot. So it's nice to have the shorts and not to have to wear like long leggings and be like sweating. And then I also bought, when I was in North Carolina though, I did buy jeans. I just didn't wear them there because it was so hot. I went to Macy's. They had a motherhood maternity, I think, in the back corner, and they were buy one get one 50% off. So I ended up getting two pairs. One is a skinny jean and the one's kind of a little bit more of a bootleg flare kind of thing. Both very, very comfortable. Same thing, like the high belly band, which I really like. And so that has been lovely, being able to wear clothes. I actually went through my clothes when I got back, and it was kind of sad. Tried on some jeans and I was like, I can't fit this over my butt. Like what the heck? So that hurt a little bit, but I was like, just let it go, just wear your pants and it's fine. I put away a lot of t-shirts that kind of just don't really fit over the belly anymore. And then just also some summer stuff that I won't be wearing. So I'm really excited that I'm gonna be big in fall because I love oversized sweaters. So this is just gonna be like an even better reason to go buy some new ones because I love sweaters. I'm so excited that I'm pregnant in the fall, and also just because I don't have to deal with the heat and being like 9 months pregnant right now. So it's definitely a plus. What else though? I think that is kind of like the catch up. The baby is the size of a mango right now. So it's about like 6 inches, which is really cool. I'm like, that thing's in there. And it's basically fully developed. Like its heart is fully developed. It's basically just putting on weight now and growing. And then its brain is developing a lot more. So it's developing like everything in the brain and stuff for sensory and that kind of thing right now, which is really, really cool. And tiny teeth buds are forming in the gums, which I thought was really cool. So that is kind of it for baby and me. We've just been staying healthy. And like I said, nothing crazy has really happened because I've just kind of been going with the flow and keeping it simple, which is really, really good. So then just 2 nights ago, I think it was, I was lying on the couch because I've just kind of been noticing the baby moving a bit more, a lot more in the past week. Nothing like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy, like feel this kick or anything like that. It's still just the small swoops. But 2 nights ago, I said to Brad, I was like, oh, the baby's moving. Like, I kind of noticed that it moves the most from 9 to 9:30. And he's like, what? Baby's moving? Because I haven't really said it to him just because like it's been so small that I just didn't think like I needed to. And so then he's like, oh my gosh, can I feel? And I noticed that when I put my hand on the belly, when the baby starts moving, it stops. So he did that. He put the hand on the belly, waited like 10 minutes, nothing. So then actually on the app on our phone, he went and looked at it for some random reason, and it said, oh, you know, if you're just sitting there watching a movie, try putting your hand on the baby's stomach. And we're like, that's what we just did. But then it also said, if you can't feel it yet, then put your ear on the stomach and you'll be able to like hear the flutters and when the baby is turning. So he did that. He put his head on me. And then when I would feel the baby move, I'd be like, did you feel that? And sometimes he'd be like, no. And then other times, there was one time where he had his his like ear on my stomach, and the baby like really moved twice in a row. I was like, did you feel that? Did you feel that? He's like, yeah, I felt that. Like, and he could hear it because he heard some of the gurglings, but that too, he felt it. Like he said, like on his cheek, just like it moved. And I was like, that's so cool. So that was really, really exciting for us. And I felt like it was kind of like a bonding moment because Brad just kind of is looking at me. He sees me grow, but he hasn't been able to like feel anything. So for that, I think it was cool for him to be like, I just felt my baby move inside my wife's stomach. So that was really, really cool. And then yesterday we were driving and I was in the back seat and I was just reading. We had to go pick his mom up from somewhere. And I had like the biggest one that I've ever had. And it almost felt like this was a kick. So that was cool. Like it almost made me go, whoa, like I actually almost spoke out loud just because like it shocked me. I was like, that's really big. But I haven't felt anything since yesterday that big. I have felt like movements and stuff. But so that's really cool, like feeling the baby move and like knowing like, all right, this is more real because I'm bigger and baby's moving. And so we're just really excited. And I just say that every time. We're just so excited, so blessed, so happy to be able to welcome this baby into our lives in 4 short months. Oh my gosh, that's like amazing. My friend Emma is throwing me a baby shower mid-September, so that'll be exciting, and I'll definitely do like a little haul, and I'll try and like film some stuff too because I know she's super creative, so I have to remember to bring my camera so I can show you guys some of that because it's definitely gonna be awesome. And then yeah, I'm just gonna be really large at Christmas, which is Brad's most exciting thing. He's like, I can't wait to see your large belly at Christmas. So that's really, really fun. Same thing though, if you guys have any questions or comments for the next vlog, leave them down below in case I missed anything. Because I'm kind of just going. I need to have like a list and like write down what I'm supposed to do. But other than that, I just feel great. I feel good. I'm going to show you guys the stomach. But I think there's one more thing that I want to catch you up on. What was it? I can't remember. No. I don't know. I think that was it. So let's go ahead and show you the size of the baby in my belly. So Brad loves this dress because he says it shows off the bump the best. But this is a maternity dress I got at Old Navy on sale. So this is the bump right here. I am 19 weeks, which is really, really cool. Oh, and there's the big butt that doesn't fit into my pants anymore. But yeah, so there you go. That's kind of better. Just kind of shows the definition. So it doesn't look huge on camera, but like in person, I feel like I'm carrying a watermelon already. But there it is for 19 weeks. I'm 1 week away from being halfway there. Ta-da! And that's really exciting. Oh yeah, and now that I just said that, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm 1 week away from being halfway to having a baby in my hands. So I've been reading up on some books. I actually got one from my midwife team, and it is this binder. I'll show you the back because it has stuff on the front. And it has been a life send. Basically, it just has all the information that you need to know about baby, your pregnancy, before, during, after. Because she had said, which is kind of a good example, is that the internet can be a really scary place when you start digging for information. You can just find a lot of stuff you don't want to know, or a lot of stuff that sure might be true but will just scare you into not wanting to have a child. So this has really been helpful because it's kind of just telling you the facts, but then it tells you how to deal with things, and there's information on what to do. And like if I were to have the baby at home really quickly and Brad needs to know what to do, it's like it's all in this book. So that is fantastic. I've just really loved this resource. It kind of has everything in one spot. And then I'm also reading Childbirth Without Fear, because that's one of the things she asked me was, what do you want to focus on in this pregnancy? Or kind of like, what are you doing? Are you doing prenatal classes? And I said, I don't really want to do prenatal classes just for personal reasons. But I said, what I really want to learn about is labor itself, like the actual process of what happens, so I can better understand what my body's going through at that time. And then also just afterwards, because I feel like a lot of people focus on the before, they focus on, you know, babies and registering, and they don't really think like, I'm gonna have a little kid who's gonna be like screaming, crying, and what am I supposed to do, and how am I supposed to breastfeed, and like, how am I supposed to keep this thing alive? So that's kind of what I've been focusing on as well, is the after part, because I think that's a big, big thing to know. And then also, Brad and I registered. I think I hinted on that in my last video, but like this one was supposed to be before it, so I talked more about it. But we registered because we're having the baby shower in September. That one's going to be a friend one, which is why it's really early. And then the family one, I think, will be closer to Christmas. So I'm really excited for that, just to like be with friends and like have fun. But it was fun registering for everything. We tried to keep it to stuff that we just really needed, because I know it can be really fun to like have that gun in your hand and just be like, yes, I want all of this stuff from my baby. But we just kind of want to keep it to what we really need, so that way we get more of what we need as opposed to like toys and stuff. But yeah, that was really, really fun. It felt really real. I remember looking at the sheet. If you guys were following me on Instagram, I posted a picture of a drink because we'd gone to Starbucks and then after we'd done the registry. And I remember looking at the sheet and it said the baby registry, and I turned to Brad and I was like, this is what we've talked about basically since we started dating, like starting our family. Now it's 7 years later and it's happening. Like, that is amazing. Like, to actually be in this moment, I am pregnant. Like, it kind of hits me in waves where it's just like, oh yeah, like I'm pregnant, of course I am, like I'm gonna be a mom, blah blah. And then it's like, wait a second, like we were just teenagers 2 days ago and now we're having a baby, and like it's just amazing the way that life happened. So we're really, really excited. Very happy you guys can follow us along on this journey, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm gonna be getting up 2 a week after this week, obviously because it's already Thursday. I will be doing, it'll either be 2 baby things. Like right now I'm trying to catch up because I want to tell you guys like about midwives and like other things like that. Or if I do a haul, and then I always want to have my weekly vlog up. Or if I don't have something for the week, then it'll be like a vlog and then something beauty related, because I am still going to be doing beauty. I just know I've just been lacking. Promise I'm getting better at it. I know I say that in every video, but please forgive me, I have a baby in my belly. And then I'll definitely still be doing favorites. And for the fall season / winter, I definitely want to be doing some either lookbooks or some DIY. You guys know I love DIY, and I know you guys love it too. So keep an eye out for fall crafts. But as for now, I'm gonna go. It's only 9:30, so if I look tired, that is why. I'm having a friend day with our friends. We're just gonna like relax and watch movies, which I need because I've worked a lot and very early. So I'm very excited. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in my next one. And don't forget, you are all beautiful. Bye guys.